Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. It's approximately 10:20 a.m. in New York. We are broadcasting from New York today, and this is the daily report for gold and silver on today's date, the 29th of December, going in towards the final couple days of the year. Gold significantly under pressure again today, currently trading 1531. Silver also under pressure. I put in my yearly forecast to Bloomberg TV. That interview was aired yesterday, and I most certainly will provide a link today so you can view that. As we look at this market, you can see we are looking at a weekly chart to see what kind of damage has been done this week. And obviously, what is interesting is we are retesting these lows that we got back on our last dip. Of course, if we're looking at a cycle that is simply a B, and a C, there are three basic components that we can see. In other words, we can see a truncated. A truncated would be above the A. We could see a flat, which is what we currently have, or what's simply called a normal zigzag. Now, on a normal zigzag pattern, as this market comes down here, you have this low that's reached, you come back up, and this, of course, would be your B wave here, and your C on a normal is absolutely going to go below that of the bottom of A being this wave down here, and then C being right in here. And right now, we've kind of gotten a matching low on that. 34 was the low, so it's a little bit below that, but it is within that same area. Now, traders, does that mean that this is a safe point to get into the market? Well, absolutely not. We have to see how it reacts here, because the next point which the market could travel to is going to be in this 1440, 1450 area. That's the next real level of support. There's another level right up here, and you can see that's been absolutely breached. So there's really no clear indication in terms of a technical basis. Your real next level has got to be following this area here, which is 1440. As I say, we're currently at 1531, so we have technically broken below, but it could certainly go to, say, 1525 and find support in this area and still trade up. Have we done any long-term damage? Well, when we take a look at our, and this is one of the reasons I'm pulling up a weekly chart, if we take a look at our weekly chart, and I'm going to draw a couple of different trend lines from here, no, we have not. If we have a steeper trend line, in other words, from, let me line it up and then I'll show you, from this low here, we're right at that point. So there's no doubt we're absolutely at a critical area in this market. My recommendation, of course, we exited this trade right where we got in. As I saw the market unable to really show me any kind of upside momentum on a technical basis, I suggested that we move all of our stops right to any kind of a break below 1590. Of course, when the market broke, we got out of that. So it's a push trade, but we are looking at some real significant pressure on the market. Now, realize, we do have an extremely thin market as we're going in. This is a holiday weekend in between New Year's and Christmas. And because of that, we expected some volatile swings, but I really didn't expect a volatile swing this much in between these two holidays, but the markets speak for themselves, and we certainly have that. So we'll have to take a look at it going into next week. The dust will clear, the traders will get back, and from there we'll really see how the market wants to react to the fundamental news out there. Traders, we are looking at our weekly silver chart, and you can see a very, very similar scenario building there. Of course, these are the lows that we had. I'm simply going to draw a line over, and unlike gold, it hasn't really matched that low yet, but I do expect a testing of this low here, this low being just above, or just below, $26 per ounce. If I recall correctly, it's about $25.80, $25.90, somewhere in that area. So we'll have to see how the market wants to react in this area. Now, we will take a look at this, of course, a little bit tomorrow. As I said, I am on the road now. We will be heading overseas today and do a shortened weekend and year-end broadcast tomorrow from overseas. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading, and we'll talk to you tomorrow for the weekly wrap-up and the yearly wrap-up. Bye-bye.